you've called yourself the master of indirection. In what ways?
Oh my gosh. It's like, I guess probably, I am a creature of habit, okay? If there is a wreck on the freeway and it's going to take 2 hours to get there, and say it was game day, I don't care if I got there at the last minute. I was going that way.
Really?
I'm very superstitious, very.
And you won't travel with the team on away games, right?
No. First of all, I don't think you should. I think it's a huge distraction for a general manager to be around players and coaches all the time, and particularly coaches, because I think at times coaches would look like somebody's looking over my shoulder. When you hire someone, you hire them to do the best possible job that they can. And you're not there to critique them if they don't ask you something. Your job is to go to them and say, hey, look, what kind of players do you like? We'll try to get a player that will make a difference in your team. And this is something that I've believed all along. I'd rather not be caught up in asking a difficult question when, when there's something, a bad loss occurs, a bad loss because either, maybe in my mind, a coach might have made a poor decision in a part of a game in terms of personnel on the floor, or also when a player makes a crazy mistake that cost you a game, literally cost you a game. That's a time I don't think a general manager should ever make a comment, or someone who's affiliated with the team. Don't make them when it's so highly emotional to start with. Don't do that.
I had the chance to talk to your wife, your longtime best friend Willie, your son Johnny over the past several days. And what's this I hear about you needing to get through everything really quick, that you have to do everything really fast?
Well, I think it's always been my nature. Everyone has a different personality, and I really have unfortunately, A-type personality in the sense that if I'm not moving, I'm not doing very well. And when it's like I read fast, I want to get somewhere fast. I never want to be not on time. And I've always been like that in my life. When I was a kid, I loved the outdoors, loved to go fishing. I couldn't wait to get there at the crack of dawn and get home after dark. And same with hunting, the same with running. I ran everywhere because we didn't have a car. And it's just always been part of my personality to play golf. If it takes 3.5 hours, I don't want to play. And I've always been that way. And it's something that, I think is part of my DNA. And obviously, as I get older, maybe it becomes even more pronounced.
I know you like Malcolm Gladwell books, and how much do you believe in not second-guessing your first impulse and trusting your gut?
Well, to me, he is a writer that I really connect with. And one of his books, he talks really about people who make decisions very quickly. And to me, it's about processing information. I know what I like, and I pretty much know what I don't like. I know what kind of players I like. I know what kind of players that I would prefer to have on our team. And these are the things that have driven me in my basketball career. Even as a player, I knew the kind of players I like to play with. And because you don't always get to play with those players because of the draft and personnel that's been there if you come in as a rookie and say your career is moving along. I know the kind of players I like to play with. I like to play with players that are serious players, that go out there every night and compete every night. And I also like unselfish players. And those are the things to me that allows you to build a team, and particularly build a team that's built around some solid foundation. And in NBA in particular, and also college, you're just not going to win at a high level unless you have a balance with your team. You got to be a good defensive team, and you have to be a good offensive team. Plus, you want to play with a lot of great guys.